Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is Mel's Gaming here with another The Hunter Classic video, and we are starting off with something so special to me. This is my first ever whitetail non-tip here on Red Feather Falls. I caught a random buck grunt and called it in, and this just came off the hill. I pressed record as quickly as I could and immediately dropped him with the 9.3. I'm just so thrilled to have one of these now on the ground. My only non-tips until now had been two very small blacktail, and so I've been really working on getting some bigger non-tips and some better non-tips, and this is what I found, and I am so thrilled. Non-tips are probably my favourite thing in the Hunter Classic. I am obsessed with finding deer with huge antlers. If they can be huge and weird and unique and special, just like this guy, then I'm just so pleased. I was almost jumping up and down just so happy to find one. It was only like one of my first hunts on Red Feather Falls. I've only been on there a few times, mostly just sitting in a couple of stands and waiting for deer to come in. But this time I decided, I'll just go for a walk and see what I can find. And this is what I found. And I had to share this. This was 2 days, well, a day and a bit ago now, but I was waiting to get some other clips just to make the video a bit longer because it didn't take very long to get him down because he just came straight into the call. I had the bow on me to take out other bucks silently, but this guy just came in. I had the poses as well for whitetail from the store because I knew that I really wanted to get a nice non-tip whitetail. I have a big whitetail mounter. In fact, he was a leaderboard whitetail for a while. He was a 197 point something, I can't remember, but that was one of my first whitetail bucks, and I got that while sitting on Loggers Point on my friend's map, and that walked in, so that was awesome. And then to get this guy and for him to score 161, that was just, I'm so thrilled. I know they get a lot bigger than this, and I'm hoping to get one a lot bigger than this in the future, but I just love them. There's never going to be a non-tip that I don't keep, so this guy went straight to the lodge, and I love the whitetail poses as well. They look so good, and I was really trying to get a position where I could show off the antlers on that guy and have my character in the picture, just as it was a bit special, and I wanted to show off the gun because I really do love this gun. It's such a good gun, and I'm just so thrilled. Normally I would trim this section of me trying to take the trophy picture down a little bit, but I just wanted to show him off as much as possible because I think he's awesome. And like I said, I know they get a lot bigger than this, and I know that if you watch classic videos from other people and you know, are in Discords, etc., and you see other people's non-tips, that this one might not be so impressive to you, but I'm so grateful. So, of course, I sent that guy straight to the lodge. I hope that in the future I might have a lodge full of non-tips and big bucks and stags and bulls. I was just so thrilled to have that just amazing non-tip down. Now, something else I wanted to show in this video is something else I'm working on, which is trying to get a mounter goat. I'd really like to have a big feral goat. I love them, I think they look so cool. And I set up a goat feeder, and as you can see, it seems to be working quite well. These tend to be the size of my spawns, but sadly in this group, as you can see, there's hardly any decent ones. But there is this spot. I find it's really good. I have my tent up on the ridge so that I can walk from one end of the ridge to the other and then look down onto the feeder. So what I'll just do is just close out the map and reload it and just see what I can get to spawn. And I managed to get this spawn with a couple of really nice male goats with that black long fur coat, which was really cool. So I wanted to take both of them, and I thought that the one with the bigger, sort of wider looking horns would be bigger in score. So I dropped him, and then because this is it has two shots, I thought I'd try and take that guy on the run and managed to drop him too. So that was two really nice goats from this feeder, and I'm really, really hoping that if I keep persisting with this, that hopefully eventually I will get a nice big feral goat for the lodge. Now, I have seen how big these guys get, and they look incredible. My friend has a couple of really big ones, and I am so jealous. They're definitely one of the animals I want to get a nice mounter of, as well as something else I'm going to start working on, which is the water buffalo, because I just love anything that has really big horns or really big antlers. I just think looks really cool. So those are definitely the species that you're going to see me focus on quite a lot in these videos. There probably will be some small game and waterfowl hunting and stuff like that in the future, but for now, especially while I'm just still starting out trying to earn some money, these are more the animals that I'm going to be going for. Now, this one did end up being the bigger one of the two. As you can see, he has really, really nice horns. And he wasn't a mounter, but still a really nice one, so I thought I'd just take a quick trophy shot just to post on some of my social media to talk about the fact that I'm wanting to start working on managing my feral goats and getting a bigger one eventually. So, fingers crossed that that happens. But yeah, so that's something I'm definitely hoping for in the future, as well as carrying on looking for more rares and more non-tips and stuff like that. I was just checking here the super rare gallery, which, if you don't know, if you play Classic and you need any advice on what actually constitutes a mounter or a rare or anything, then the super rare gallery is absolutely fantastic. It's on the wiki, and it is absolutely fantastic. If you put in super rare gallery the Hunter Classic, it will come up and it gives you all of the scores for what constitutes a mounter animal, so you know, because I'm still fairly new to this and I'm coming from Call of the Wild where you get told if the animal is worth keeping or not. So I'm still trying to memorize a lot of scores and a lot of things. So I find that really helpful. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.